Hey there, I was just shuffling the cards because I had started the reading. This is my first romance post on this channel. I think it's my first, yeah. But I do the daily projections and I do the mid-month, the month, the week, and I also do angel card pulls with Zen Rose Garden. This is my first romance pull spread. We're going to look at incoming relationships, reconciliations, and our established partnerships. And you can call it whatever you want, soulmate, twin flame, karmic bonds, whatever resonates for you. This is that deep spiritual love, you know, when you meet your counterpart. And, well, I'm kicking this off with Spirit Song Tarot from Paulina Cassidy. And don't be afraid of how the cards come out or how the lights, how the story marries as a whole. This is, well, for all signs, but also I post the astrological signs, so make sure you check those out. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Ooh, the Page of Shells. Someone's holding back an offer out of fear. This is fated events coming into play. Oh my God. All right, yep, all right, I want one more. I'm not going with any sort of situated number. It's just whatever it's being guided to. Oh, wow. This is where you're practicing self-care. Okay, all right. I feel like we got the beginnings of a story here. So we have Tower in reverse, the Seven of Shells upright, Page of Shells in reverse, Ten of Crystals, the Four of Feathers, and the Six of Acorns. So right now, the counterpart coming into play is putting off these fated events. I feel like this is actually speaking to reconciliation, and they have a lot of cups to be sipping from right now. They had a lot of options. I feel like people are noticing you too. But the thing is, you know, no one is making any sort of movement to each other. There is a new cup of love, an offer that wants to be made, but everyone's afraid of that rejection, you know, because you were put on the back burner. They decide they want to go another way. And you want to know what? They learned the lessons they need to learn. They tried all those ways that something couldn't work. They had lessons that they had to learn from exterior people that were not you, because you're not equipped to deal with those problems. You're not equipped to deal with those shadow issues that they had to work through. It wouldn't have worked anyway at that time. So what's coming into play right now is you practicing self-care and really just working at your career, your business, you know, creating that sustainable life for you and not worrying about the connection coming into play, because it does want to move in towards you. It's probably going to be doing it soon if it's reconciliation. This is long-term success that you're looking at, and it does not happen overnight. It would be wonderful if it did, but there is a lot of trust that has to be reestablished, and this is just not something that you can put all your eggs and all your energy into. You have to make sure that your ground is sustainable right now. I hope that that made sense. This is what came out. Look at the simple artwork on this. I absolutely love it. So this is dealing with someone who has been brought through the ringer. They have done a lot of maturing, a lot of reprioritizing, and they're really about to show you a whole new person, which really, you've been going through a lot of change too. Probably a little bit more low-key. They've been doing a little bit more dramatic work because, well, it was necessary. But I feel like you are the person who needs to see the show right now. You need to see action. Words aren't really doing much for you. You would love an apology, and that would help. But I think that you're kind of tired of the words. You kind of want to see some sort of tangible action. I hope that that made sense. So, let's see. Daily guidance from your angel. Let's see what wants to come through with that. This video might be a little short since this is my first time doing an isolated love reading. I love love, all the ways it expresses itself. But we're going to see what comes about. Ooh. All right, so this reconnection is going to have to be more balanced. I feel like this reading is really just gearing towards reconciliations. Not bad. It's love. What can you do? I'm not telling anyone to go back to any sort of abusive partnership. Not saying that at all. Please don't think that I would ever condone that sort of behavior. But if this is a heartache relationship where, you know, it's just, you're not sure what happened. Oh, okay. This is divine timing at play. All right, so if it's talking about, you know, just that one that got away, the one who, you know, you keep going back to wondering, you haven't heard from in a while, whatever your storyline is, but it's reconciliation. They broke your heart wide open. This shows you the depths of unconditional love. All right, love is the heart of the matter. There is genuine love there. Even if someone acts like there isn't, there's genuine love there. And you are getting that offer at some point in the near future. This has to be shown to be balanced because this person was really, ooh, I love this. They weren't ready for a relationship. They wanted to just screw around. You weren't what they expected. They were completely out of sync and out of whack, but they painted this beautiful picture. So a relationship does have the opportunity to come into play right now, and it's going to be a lighthearted offer. It doesn't need to be so serious from the get-go, but these people are singing totally different tunes coming into play. They did initially have genuine love for you, and I think that's what scared them, and they were so overwhelmed with everything that was going on in their life, they couldn't give you the attention that you required. And again, you were in a totally different mindset anyways. You were working from a space of lack. It's like you needed someone to fill that cup. So it was kind of two odds meeting at an even greater odd. And really, you guys pushed each other into this huge overhaul, mind, body, and spirit. And really, you've grown so much since that separation time. You can't deny it. All right, so the primary relationship is with yourself and with God. So source, whatever keyword you want to use with that, creation, spirit, it's all this beautiful energy, divine energy. You are part of divine energy. So if you aren't okay, if your cup is not full, then how can you expect anyone to be part of that? You have to be fulfilled within yourself. Everything comes from within you. And we're going to go back to even just old scriptures. The kingdom of heaven is inside you. And that is literally making your life zen from inside out, going into all the facets of your life. People can't live your life for you and make it that kingdom of heaven for you. They can't make it that sanctuary for you. Find the things that make you expand and joyful as a person, and then follow those. And if someone's life is compatible with that, then that'll fall into place. When someone and something is meant for you, time and space won't keep it apart. And if something, no matter how hard you try to hang on, is not meant for you, it'll never stay. So the best approach to this is to just let it flow through you. You don't have to grip onto it as if it's going to run away. That just, again, creates that sense of lack, and you are worth so much more than that. This is what came out. Pure love, divine timing, and to love yourself is to let others love you too. All stems from yourself. So if this is talking about reconciliation, and I think that it is, this will be a lot more balanced. You went from being the Joey, the baby kangaroo, to Kanga. You know, I actually didn't know that about, I think it was Winnie the Pooh, Kanga and Roo. I didn't even know those were characters, and within a few years, I found out it was mother and child and Winnie the Pooh. Well, there you go. So anyway, that's on there, and I just made the connection. But this is a huge purification time, and this is giving that space for divine intervention, fated events to have you guys cross paths either through message or through actual physical contact. I've heard of people reconciling in the most abrupt places, like literally bumping into each other. I heard that conversation yesterday through two people on it's a Facebook platform. But my friend Danny is the head honcho of it, so I'll see if I can actually share it on here. I think it actually might be a quiet group. But it's a love thing. It deals with soul bonded relationships, so it's not like crazy. It's not anything to well, actually you can check out Twin Flame Revolution. I know that is a really big thing. Hooligan 1111. These are all platforms on Facebook that you can check out, and it's kind of the same gravity as to what my friend Danny does. But I talked to two people who were in reconciliation yesterday, or working on reconciliation in those soul bonded relationships. So, let's see. We're gonna go with Mermaids and Dolphins from Throwing Virtue. All right. All right, too many cards. Let's see. If something's meant to come out, it'll come out. I just don't want to read half the deck. Treasure chest. Ready, set, go. Yes. So it's not a no. Tranquility came out again. Positive energy brings positive, well, exteriors. All right, I want one more. Come on, Spirit. Give me one more. All right, a new dawn and consult an expert. Okay. Divine Magic Consultant Expert, a new dawn, positive energy, tranquility, ready, set, go, yes, and treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now, so hello, love. And your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Now's the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So, time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. Have that bath if you're going to have that bath. And surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Extra magical energy surround you in your situation right now. Expect miracles. So, where you never thought you were going to hear from another person again, this is providing an opportunity that, yes, someone is going to be making contact. And if you feel the urge to contact, I'm not saying that you are going to, but if you know that it's right for your situation and you are feeling that little extra push to say hello to someone, do it. I mean, they have the true story of what happened to them, and that's what they're coming to the table with right now. It's like one thing they're going to say is going to click so many things into place, and what you are hearing is not going to be either what you want to hear or what you thought that you would hear, but it is a true storyline. It's like they are in a place in their life where they can actually let all those skeletons out of the closet and display themselves very vulnerably before you. And again, this is going to lay the groundwork for an awesome reconnection, this actual solid platform for you guys to build off of. And it doesn't have to be anything serious from the get-go, but it does provide the opportunity for that reconnection. So with this person that is coming in, it is probably who you're thinking of. But, you know, don't overanalyze every little sign and synchronicity. Just accept it for what it is. And when it comes through, you can appreciate it and then, you know, move it along. Let's see. Take care of yourself. Don't start getting in that anxious state of when are they going to get here. The more that you put that out, the more that you'll get more of a reason to have that happen. You've been doing so amazing with your self-care and your perseverance and your self-growth and finding people in your community who are on the same wavelength. To stop that now would be a huge disservice to you. So, you know, just keep taking care of yourself. Keep listening to your body. Keep listening to your environment. If you get divine inspiration to do something, then do it. There is so much divine timing at play right now. Anything that builds you up and makes you expand in your personhood, follow that. I mean, everyone is on their own journey, and this is talking about compatible journeys right now. So a new opportunity for love is coming into play. And again, just when you put out that magical prayer, that affirmation, that vision, whenever you put out the seed that you are planting, let it grow to what it is. Step out of the way, let nature take its course. You're doing all the work by taking care of yourself. So, let's see. Okay. I feel like I want Wisdom of the Hidden Realms from ErinLyn.Reads. So let's see what's up. If the cards come out upside down, it doesn't mean anything bad. Again, it's how the story marries as a whole. So this is, again, timeless. I don't know if I said that in the beginning, but this is timeless. So whenever you stumble upon it, could have some keynotes in it for you. So hang out to the end. Let me know how this resonates with you. If you need clarification, that's something too. Just put in the comments, reach out in personal message. So let's see. What does love want to tell us? The High Lord to gratitude and all right, I get it upside down. The High Lord of gratitude and service. Okay, I did read that right. And I want one more. Come on, Spirit. I bet you anything, it's going to be like divine union. The Keeper of the Scales. All right, so it wasn't divine union, but let's see. No, it wasn't that either. Okay, so everything is in reverse. Again, this isn't a bad thing. It's just, how does this marry as a whole? So what do we need to be mindful of? Balance, higher knowing, asking for help, and conscious action. So don't quit before the finish line. You took a lot of time and effort to get into balance. And this is talking about the counterpart in this actually mirroring. Even if you guys haven't been in contact, you guys still have that red thread that connects you guys, which is kind of symbolic throughout a lot of faiths and backgrounds. It's there, you know, people who are connected. This is talking about that. The mirroring that's been going on, it's like your higher 5D selves, you know, they see where you're going. They see all the work that you've been doing. There is so much healthy ego in that, and there is no humility. But you've asked for help, and they see exactly where you are. So they see what is needed to complete this process, and also since you're almost to the finish line, don't act like everything just goes kaput. This doesn't stop the self-care or this doesn't stop your forward momentum. Keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to keep taking on new projects. That's not what this is saying. Don't overload your plate. I mean, that would just cause everything to fall away because you spread yourself too thin. Keep listening to that conscious action, that divine inspiration, and practicing that self-care, because that is what is getting you to expand and getting you over that hump, that finish line. And again, the counterpart is mirroring. So the more that you stay in balance, the more that they stay in balance. And you cannot make your life about the validation from another person. So keep in mind as you move through this, that even if they were not to step to the table, how far that you have come, and that self-care is yourself in union with that divine counterpart. Because the idea that it's, you know, the self-love is reflected in the outside. If you are truly internalizing that self-love and self-actualization, then this seems to kind of not be in the front seat. It is along for the ride, and it is beautiful, and it is that wonderful love feeling, but that has already been deep inside you and has been brought to the surface. Again, it's like I said in the beginning of the reading, and that has been through faiths and religions. The kingdom of heaven is inside you. So seeing yourself for that beautiful, magnificent creature you are, and putting yourself on the pedestal. Be that king, be that queen, and don't settle for anything less than that respect. Hope that made sense. Oh, here they are. All right, one more deck, and then I'm going to go to the love cards, the isolated love cards. I want to see what the storyline is with this. Okay. All right, what can you tell us about love? I want 4 cards, please. So if you, while I'm shuffling this, who are you watching this for? Like, is this for you? Is this for a counterpart? How long have you guys known each other? I'm curious. The fates. All right, I'm getting the story of this. Okay. It's like you're waiting for the other person to make a move and you're just standing still. I know that you're, you know, living. I know that you're going about your day, but you're holding back your life choices and the idea that they're going to come back. You're not going to walk this world alone. You do have so much love that is worthy, and you're such a lovable person to begin with. You don't have to worry about who has hurt you in the past. What you have to be mindful of, what is coming into play for you as a person, because again, the love you get mirrors what is going on inside you. Breathe, I want one more. Okay, this love coming in is going to be soothing. It is going to have that passion. Don't take that away. But you can't hold off life decisions and the idea that someone might come back in. This gives your power away to other people. And the decision is still made. It just takes away from your power, the power that you have been working to build up over this time. You have developed such a strong sense of self, yet this person still in a way feels like a weak point. Once they are no longer that weak point and you really own this life of yours and make the decision knowing that you have to face this life every single day, then that is when the opportunity will arise. You can't hold back these life decisions, whether it's a move, whether it's a job opportunity, because a fated event will not be changed by location or time. It is something that meets up in divine timing, divine circumstance, and divine upper hand. You don't get to see the exact movements of the other person, but trust that it is being to the best of everyone's interest. So breathe, let go of control. You can't control what is not yours what life is not yours. Their life, it's not yours. Your life is yours to live. There's free will, which is what you have, and then there's divine will, and that's what is at play right now. So continue to build yourself up. Continue to make those life decisions, knowing that it is you who is at rest with them at the end of the night. After this discomfort, you are going into the land of milk and honey. You are going to have your prayers answered. You are going to have that fulfilling love in your life. It's just, you can't hold off on these decisions and the idea that this person is going to come back. That is a beta way of controlling it. Yeah. So what came out was a change in the wind. You know that changes are being made. You know that they have to be made and you can't hold them back. But everything is going to work out. Just breathe. Trust that this is in your best interest and that it's going to lead you to things that are more fulfilling than you thought possible. This is the discomfort before you get to the comfort. This is the eggshell that you are breaking out of, that you are growing out of. You are not alone. Don't ever think that you're alone in this. And don't give your power away to the potential of someone else. You can't put off fated events. This is going to happen. And the more that you resist it, the more that is going to be uncomfortable. Get into the flow state and know that you're going to go to the greatest shores of your life, not only just in love, but in career opportunity. And again, I think I just can use the word abundance in that. So let's see. We're going to go to love cards now because this reading, yeah, it's about love. What are you going to do? This really feels geared towards reconciliation. So I think that we're going to just call it what it is. Reconciliation. Make the effort. Attraction. The more that you love yourself, the more that you put yourself on that pedestal for the king or queen that you are, the more that you are seen as desirable. You see your worth and your value. You don't give anyone discounts because what you allow will continue. And if you don't like it, then what does that really say about you? No, you're too good for that. Okay, you don't have to worry about unrequited love. There is a new love offer coming in, and it's because of all the work that you've been doing in your life and all the things that you've been putting in priority. This takes the edge off whatever the counterpart is. So this is you pulling back in your energies. I feel like this is comparable to the hermit mode, going through your spiritual awakening and just acquiring the... what do I mean to say in this? Acquiring the self-worth, if that makes sense. Yeah, because you are felt emotionally weak to their validation. And I've done this in the past too. I'm not saying anything bad about anyone. I've done this, and you want to know, I think it's human to do that. But when you realize that you're doing it, you kind of have to change paths in it. So you're not seeking that validation anymore. You see the magnificent and beautiful creature and the sensual creature that you are. So this is pulling back those energies, demanding balance within yourself and demanding that balance within another. And that, if something is not in vibration with you, it's going to naturally fall away and is going to be replaced with something that is of like to you. So put yourself out there, if not just for the recognition of love personified, but to just let everyone see you for the beacon of light that you are. You are attracting so much attention, and it's good to have that attention. It is not bad, it is not superficial. This is you owning your power, and that power is amazing. So again, a new love offer. I do see that coming in for a lot of you guys, and you don't have to overextend yourself on this. Do what you feel inspired to do. I want one more card. You deserve love. You are lovable. Even what you consider to be the shadow parts of yourself, those things are lovable. And be careful of where you're shooting your arrow because you have direct hits. You're gonna hit your mark, just be sure you want that mark. So I hope that that made sense. Guys, this is my first love reading. This is what came out. All right, guys, I think I'm going to be doing this periodically. If you want to book your own personal reading, that's absolutely fine. Everything's in the description, and I look forward to seeing this grow. So let me know what happens. Let me know how this resonates. Find me on social platforms, and until next time, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.